It's a music of the people. It's full of joy. It's a celebration of life. It's my life.
His name is Jimmy STURR, winner of 6 straight Grammys, 3 gold records, over 40 albums. He sold out Lincoln Center 3 times and Carnegie Hall 6 times, with standing ovations every time. One music critic said he's more fun than 10 Bon Jovi concerts. This is the life and music of Jimmy STURR.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jimmy STURR. This is the Jimmy STURR Orchestra.
Cause polkas are here to stay. Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you've got something that nobody else has got, you cause me to spend all my money. You like to call me old Santa Claus. Now I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, oh, just because.
Come on, everybody, sing along. Here we go. Are you ready?
Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We got the blues on the run.
Welcome to a good old Saturday night. We thank you so much for coming this evening. We got a song that we thought would be absolutely appropriate to play tonight. It's coming out on a brand new recording of ours. We hope you'll enjoy it. It's a song that's called The Saturday Night Polka.
Saturday night, time to do the polka tonight. Saturday night, dance with me the polka tonight. Come rain or come shine, I know you'll be mine. We'll dance till church bells chime. Hey, it's Saturday night, we'll do the polka Saturday night. Stamp your feet and clap your hands, swing your partner round and round, doing the polka Saturday night. Swing her low and swing her high, fling your worries to the sky, doing the polka Saturday night. Saturday night, time to do the polka tonight. Saturday night, dance with me the polka tonight. Come rain or shine, I know you'll be mine. We'll dance till church bells chime. Hey, it's Saturday night, we'll do the polka Saturday night.
The old image of the polka used to be the tuba player and the accordion player, and that was great. But we've tried to Americanize this music. We want it to be young and exciting, and a music for the whole family. At one time, it was for the Polish and the German, but now we've taken that great tradition of ethnic music and really Americanized it so that all of America can enjoy our music.
One of the greatest and biggest songs today is a song in a country field. It goes like this. It's called the old Achy, Breaky, High, Go!
Tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes up when I'm gone, and you can tell your friends just what a fool I've been, and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms back to the front. You can tell my feet to hit the floor, and you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think it understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, you might blow up and kill this man. You can tell your ma I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your dog to bite my leg, and tell your brother Cliff, whose fist can tell my lips, never really liked me anyway. And tell your Aunt Louise, tell anything you please, myself already knows I'm not okay. And you can tell my eyes to watch out for my mind. It might be walking out on me today. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, just don't think it understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, you might blow up and kill this man. Tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think it understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think it understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man.
We know country music is great. We know polka music is great. If you put them together, you never can tell what might happen. We did it, and we won a Grammy for an album called Live at Gillies. We play dances. We'll go out and put country and polka together. And it's funny because on one side of the floor, you'll see people dancing the polka. On the other side, you'll see people dancing the line dance.
There's a good friend of ours who wrote a song and recorded it about 15 years ago and made it a hit in the country field. His name is Bill Anderson. We thought we'd take his song, put it into a little polka tempo, and call it, How Married Are You? Marianne, it goes like this.
When I first saw you, I saw something I haven't seen in a long time. I saw a lady who looked like a woman who could drive me right out of my mind. But I also saw your big white diamonds and your golden wedding band. I know you're married, but I've got to ask you, how married are you, Marianne? How married are you, Marianne? How much of a chance do I stand on a scale from 1 to 10? How married are you, Marianne? Go! Are you so merry that you can't see me looking at you with hungry eyes? Are you so merry that you deny me just one night of paradise? I wanna hold you, I wanna kiss you, I wanna love you all I can. I know you're married, but I've got to ask you, how married are you, Marianne? How married are you, Marianne? How much of a chance do I stand on a scale from 1 to 10? just talking about tonight. I wanna hold you, I wanna kiss you, I wanna love you all I can. I know you're married, but I've got to ask you, how married are you, Mary Ann? How married are you, Mary Ann? How much of a chance do I stand? On a scale from 1 to 10, how married are you, Mary Ann?
We still play some of the old tunes, but we're very, very American. Polka, that's with a flavor of big band music, Cajun, rock, even jazz. Our band is very exciting. We've got 10 pieces. We've got fiddles. We've got the blaring trumpets. It's a lot livelier than Cajun music. It's livelier than other styles. It's a part of the Americanizing.
Anyway, if you happen to see us on Nashville Network, there's one of the songs that we did. We did several medleys when we were on, and we wanted to play a little bit for the polka people, a little bit for the country people, so we put this one together. It includes the old Orange Blossom Special!
Ask them to play a polka just for me. Before they throw in the key, forget about me, play that old sweet melody. Before they turn off the lights, we say goodnight, let's have just one more dance. Before they call it a day, please ask them to play that old sweet melody. Dance with the girl I adore. Dance, dance, dance till I hit the floor. I wanna dance, 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 going round and around to that happy sound.
We got a new album, as I mentioned before, that's coming out very shortly. On it is this next song we hope you'll enjoy. We feel it's such a beautiful waltz. We call it Sweet Lullaby. Hope you'll enjoy.
Lullaby too, lullaby too. I'm gonna sing you this lullaby too, while the world seems to stop just for me and you. I'll take this moment to sing this lullaby too. Daytime is over, nighttime is here. Dancing bears whisper sweet dreams in your ear. Storybook pages all covered with love. The man in the moon, he looks down from above and sings sweet lullaby. Sweet lullaby. Close your eyes, lullaby, don't you cry. Lullaby, sweet, sweet, the lullaby song. Green, purple rabbits, turtles in red, pink, yellow elephants, all tucked in bed. Lavender unicorns, drummers in blue, playing their song, and it's all just for you. They sing sweet lullaby, sweet lullaby. Close your eyes, lullaby, don't you cry. Lullaby, sweet, sweet, the lullaby song. Close your eyes, lullaby, don't you cry. Lullaby, sweet, sweet, the lullaby song. Close your eyes, lullaby, don't you cry. Lullaby, sweet, sweet, the lullaby song.
Our brand new album. What a beautiful song called Sweet Lullaby.
I live in an old-fashioned American town in the foothills of the Catskills. I was an Irish boy in a town that's 80% Polish. Most of my friends were Polish. In fact, I felt Polish. You had to in a town where they played the polka at the high school prom. What brought the Polish immigrants here at the turn of the century were 30,000 acres of rich black earth that spans our valley, the fertile remnant of a great swamp that once was here. Those Polish farmers turned this into the onion capital of the world, a town of under 2,000 where 50,000 people come to celebrate the onion and hear the music at the Onion Festival.
I've known Jimmy all his life, from a young boy, and he's a big man in the music field today, and he also was a great athlete in his younger days. He played a lot of hockey, a lot of baseball, a lot of softball, basketball too, I almost forgot. And then he was one of our leading scorers in hockey, and basketball he was pretty good. And we're very proud of Jimmy here in the village of Florida, and we know he's going to do well in the future.
You know, there's lots of landmarks in Florida and New York, but as far as I'm concerned, Don's Luncheonette is the biggest. Don's been here for 37 years. Don, how are you?
Good, Jim. How are you?
Good to see you. Good. Let me have a cup of coffee, please.
Sure.
You know, one of my favorite places is Don's Luncheonette, and one of my favorite stories. You remember back when I went to Valley Forge Military Academy, and I loved your hamburgers. I remember every time my mother and father would go down there, you'd send down a hamburger or two.
That's right.
Remember those days?
We did that. That's a long time ago, Jim.
Remember when I didn't want to go back? I came home one time, and I remember you talking me into it.
That's right,
Going
I
back.
did.
Boy, they were the days,
I
weren't
told
they?
you, only a coward quits.
And I did go back, and that's the reason, because
That's
of
right.
you. Yeah. Hi, Mayor. How are you? Hi, Chief. How are you? Good to see you guys. Boy, I remember Chief before he was the chief when we went to school together, and at that time it was just Bobby. Who ever thought that you'd be the chief of our village back then?
Unbelievable.
You know, Jakey, I remember Jakey before he was Mayor Harder, and Jakey used to be my midget basketball coach. But you know, more fonder memories than that. I remember back when you were the star second baseman of the American Legion team right here in Florida, and what a team they had, didn't they? It was great. And I remember that so much because I happened to be the bat boy at that time. And I remember all the guys from our village of Florida who played, but you were always one of the stars of the team. So, hey guys, I got to go. I'll see you later. Be good.
Thank you, Jim. You know, Chief, always knew he would be a success. When I coached him, he was one of those kids that just didn't give you 100%. He gave you 150%. Always appreciated that fact. Of course, with his success, he's been the best ambassador of goodwill that this village ever had. Very proud of Jimmy. There's a sort of a quiet pride that our community has in Jim. You don't see anybody rushing out and screaming and hollering and jumping around him, but that pride is there, and we're very proud of him, and he's been a heck of a citizen. That's for sure.
Well, here's where it all began for me, SS Seward Institute. I started here in the first grade and went right through to the 12th grade. I remember I was in the 3rd grade, the school principal called a little gathering and said, who has a musical instrument at home? So I raised my hand. He said, go home and get it right now. And this really was the beginning of how I started playing the saxophone. A few years later, I thought, I want to start my own band, and that's just what I did. And I called it the Melody Makers. And coincidentally, this building is the place that I played my first job. And I played for the local PTA meeting. I probably played 1 or 2 songs, but that was really the start. Then I remember I changed the name of the band to the Golden Bells Orchestra, and that's when I started playing 3-day Polish weddings. And from there, that was really the beginning of the Jimmy STURR Orchestra.
So they asked me to come down to listen to this kid play. And I forget the kid's name, Jimmy STURR, something like that. I didn't exactly know. So I went down and listened. My God, it was horrible.
Joe,
I couldn't stand it.
Joe, how can you say that? I never said anything bad about your drumming,
Jimmy,
Joe.
was terrible.
Joe, I tell people that you're a pretty good drummer.
I mean, pretty good drummer.
Well, you were a good drummer. I never said anything bad about your drumming.
God.
You're saying about how bad my band was. I don't see why you
Jimmy,
said that.
I'll tell you what. Go back and practice some more music, will you?
You know, the last time we were on the Nashville Network, we tried to come up with a whole bunch of songs that we're popular for. We just couldn't think of any one song. So what we did was we put together 3 songs. We hope you'll enjoy it. It's called When I Get to Heaven. How many of you people am I going to meet there? Never. Song goes like this. 1, 2, go!
when I get to heaven, when I hit those golden gates, will I hear my favorite music? I don't even care who plays. Will they be playing polkas? Have they something on their sleigh? I want to hear my music, or I'll turn around and live. Dance all night, dance on the table, it's alright. Sleep all day, dance all night, dance on the table, it's alright. We're gonna have a ball, we're going to a dance. Everyone will be there for some sweet romance. You might meet that someone you can never tell. Everyone will be there, we're gonna raise some hell. Sleep all day, dance all night, dance on the table, it's alright. Sleep all day, dance all night, dance on the table, it's alright. Sleep all day, dance all night, dance on the table, it's alright. Sleep all day, dance all night, dance on the table, it's alright.
You know, we got a lot of requests throughout our travels to feature our trumpet player. And this next song is a song that happened to be one of the top 10 in the south part of our United States on big band stations. We hope you'll enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Parks and the Trumpeter's Prayer. and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Parks.
I was 17 when I made my first album. I went to a record producer who spent an hour trying to explain why I shouldn't make a record. He ended the whole lecture by saying, "We don't need any more jazz records." And I said, "I play polka." The next day we recorded 2 songs. They asked if we could do a whole album, and we did, right there and then. VJ Records, the same people who did the Beatles, signed us. Not only that, but Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons came in to sing on 2 cuts. Since then, we've made more than 40 albums. I live in the same house where I grew up. I even have the same room. My grandfather built this house. He lived across the street where my 100-year-old grandmother still lives. Wow, what a woman.
When Jimmy was growing up, we were very concerned about just what he would be doing in the future. And he did go to business college and thought maybe he might join in banking, and he did. But unfortunately, his father was his boss, and sometimes that doesn't work just properly for a young man. And
but he always had music.
he always
He
had
music.
He loved
He
music
always wanted since he was a little
12,
boy.
12 years old.
Yeah.
And I tried to discourage him on music at one time.
Yes, yes.
And told him that it's like a ball player. There's a lot of musicians out there, but they're not all successful. But he went on and proved his father wrong, and I'm very pleased that he did.
Yeah, I'm very happy he did too.
So he worked out very satisfactorily, and as the saying goes, Jimmy's has lived with the angels.
Everybody, one more time. Come on. One more time, everybody. Here we go. Sing it with us. One more time, everybody. Sing it.
This is the Jolly Onion Inn. It brings back some memories a few years back when I had won my first Grammy. Our local newspaper had done a story on me, and one of the questions they asked, "What's next?" And I had to hesitate a little while, and I thought about it, and I thought, I'd like to have a street named after me. Several days later, I came here to the Jolly Onion Inn, and there it was, Jimmy STURR Boulevard. I was absolutely thrilled. And, speaking of being thrilled, we come to the Jolly Onion Inn once a year with the band, and we do a charity for the cerebral palsy where the band donates their time and the Jolly Onion Inn donates all the proceeds, and it all goes to the cerebral palsy.
You know, I enjoy featuring all the guys in the orchestra. We did an album not so long ago called Fiddles on Fire that featured Frank Urbanovich and Johnny Karras. And then this past year, we did an album that was called Clarinet and Accordion Magic. And you'll never believe this. It features the accordion and the clarinet. The accordion of Gene Barkovitz, Joe Magnashevsky on the clarinet, and a tune called Wine, Women, and Polka.
There's lots of tremendous festivals all over the country, like this one in Texas. There are more than 15,000 polka fans all at one time dancing the polka. We've also played Europe, Germany and Austria and Switzerland. But probably the most dramatic and emotional performance was the time we performed in communist Poland. You have to picture this. Guys with machine guns standing in the balcony, and they told us what to play, and they told us what not to play. The auditorium was packed. The longer we played, the more excited the crowd started to get. And we were really having a good time. Towards the end, I looked back at the band and I said, "How great thou art." And they went into it. Whispers spread around the hall. People cheered. The guys with the guns didn't know what to do. Then we went into the Polish national anthem. And then the place went wild. We then performed the song they told us not to. It was called God Bless America. The place went wild again. The audience exploded. They were crying and they were cheering. The band was in tears. It was one of the most powerful things I've ever experienced. And I've never, ever seen anything like it.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget those men who died, who gave their minds to me, and I gladly stand up next to you, defend us still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, see the shining sea. From Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget those who died, who gave that mind to me. I gladly stand up next to you, defend us still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless USA.
I'm Jimmy STURR's pastor. Now, I've heard his confession, and I can
Wait a
tell
minute,
you...
Father. No. Don't say a word about that. Whatever you do, don't tell these people that. In fact, I'll even buy you dinner.
That's great.
This is Bill Tarowski. Bill's my friend, and he's been my friend for 20 years or more, and he's coincidentally my pastor.
Jim, didn't you write a song for the Pope at one time?
You know I did, Father. And it was a song, and it was called Our Pope, and they played it when several years ago when the Pope came to America and when he went into San Antonio and Detroit and New York City, and they played my song. And it was probably the highlight of my whole writing musical career.
That was such a special thing for the Polish people, too. As special as their music is, too. These people came to this land from Poland where they worked on the farms with their hands, all manual labor. They come to this village of Florida and do the same thing to this day, every day. A lot of hard manual drudgery. And it's this polka music that brings the joy into their life, that brings them real happiness.
Gussie Kusher is my business partner. Gussie, as most people know him, is also my best friend. As far as business, he does things 100%. That's what I really like about him. But more than that, as a friend, I mean, we've stuck together through the ups, through the downs. We played baseball together. We played ice hockey together. We've been all over together, and that's why he's my best friend.
Me and Jimmy grew up together. We lived about 7 houses apart. We played pond hockey when we were kids. We both worked at a bank together, and about 20 years ago, we formed United Polka Artists and started to concentrate on music. Jimmy's energy is on and off the stage is uncanny and drives everybody. He depends on me a lot to do a lot of the bookings and arrangements, travel arrangements, and once we get to the show, Jimmy and the band take over. We do travel, we do our record company, tours and everything, but the music is really the core of everything. That's the driving force that makes the Jimmy STURR Band go.
I wish every country in the world could be right here, standing in the back, to see how much fun America always has. And if they were back there and they asked me to play a song, I'd say to them, I'm going to play you people the greatest song that this world has ever heard. It goes like this. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being kind.
My dream was always to have the best polka band in the world, and I think we've got it. We're working on someday having a big national television show so we can share the joy of music with the people from coast to coast. We think it will be happening soon. In the meantime, we've got the dream band of all time. I love the music. I love to entertain. I love the people. I'm the luckiest guy alive.